the channel, guys. This is another edition of Build Kit Review. I haven't been doing many of those because I'm still having camera troubles. I managed to get another one, but this one has in a very short time developed a defect that makes it to just cut the video. So it's possible that this video will be full of jump cuts, and I'll have to take it to be fixed under warranty or to be replaced. But well, life goes on. It's been a long time since I built this kit here, the AMT 58 Plymouth Christine, and I built it back in 2014 for my cousin Marcelo, and I didn't have the opportunity at the time to make a video showing the features of this kit, of the built model. Recently my cousin moved from one apartment to another and the kit got damaged. He dropped the hood and the paint got chipped, so he brought it back to me to be fixed, and I repainted the hood. So that's why I have the kit here, because I just fixed it. And I will take advantage of the opportunity to show you guys this kit built. First of all, Plymouth never offered a red and white Fury back in '58, but Stephen King wasn't much into cars, because on the book, if you read the book, you'll notice that Christine is in fact a four-door Fury, a model that, well, didn't exist. And this here is my build of the AMT 58 Plymouth Fury. I had a Chrysler color made, this red. I don't recall the name now, and I was very lucky to have a spare for repainting the hood. The white is actually a Ford color. It's Wimbledon red, Wimbledon white, and I thought it worked very well to represent the description of the white that Stephen King gives on the book, that is kind of a bone white and blood red, and I think this red represents quite nicely blood red. The kit goes together quite nicely without any issues, and the only fiddly part really on this kit is to be able to fit this side glass on both sides in the same space where the interior is supposed to go. So if you are planning on building this kit with this side glass, as I did here for my cousin, be aware that you have to do a little sanding here on the inside of the body before painting on both sides to make room for the side glass, because on dry fitting everything goes nicely, but once you paint the body, on dry fitting everything goes nicely, but once you paint the body, the glass won't go into place, and that's a trouble I had with this kit. I had to fight it a little to get the glass on. So like I told you guys, I fixed the hood. The hood was chipped here. It was missing a piece of paint. from being dropped on the ground. I can include a picture on the video about now. Okay, so it's basically a stock 58 Plymouth. There is a little problem with the side spear not being completely straight. I absolutely don't care about it, and my cousin didn't care about it, and I would buy this kit for me to build for myself. And this year I will be only building Ford cars, but maybe next year I will build Christine for myself. Now I'm gonna show you the car in more detail. Okay. Here you can see the finish, the spooky blood red. This kit in fact represents a Plymouth Belvedere and not a Fury, but the cars used on the movie were also Belvederes. Here you can see what I did on the interior. It is kind of a three-tone red, one tone for the carpeting and two tones for the seats themselves. The headliner is detailed as well with the chrome stripes and the dome light. What else? Oh, the tires. Now that my cousin brought the car to me, I find of good taste to replace the tires. At the time I first built it, I didn't use the AMT tires that they give you in the kit because they were some BF Goodriches with a tiny white wall that I never liked. So sorry guys, so I used some generic brand tires I had on my spares box, and I just painted a big white wall on them. And this time I replaced the tires by the Firestones I cast myself out of flexible black resin and white resin for the white wall that is actually a separate part. And here you can see the tread. It's a homemade tire, but I think it gave the car a nice looks. Here's the underside of Christine. And well, I'm not a specialist on Chryslers, and I'm not into Chryslers, so I just tried to replicate the dual quad setup that they show on the movie the best way I could. And what I did here was to use on this mystery motor here, that I was told by Chrysler experts doesn't represent any real engine. I used the intake manifold from a 57 Chrysler 300C from AMT and adapted the AMT air cleaners from the Chrysler to represent the dual air cleaners you can see on the movie. And I painted them gold to kind of at least give it a feel. It is the Golden Commando V8, even though it's not, and I have no clue what engine is this, because AMT did a poor job replicating the engine. Christine would have had a polysphere engine that has completely different valve covers and intake and even block. Most probably a 318 polysphere engine. But this is my best effort not being a Chrysler aficionado. Sorry guys, the camera cuts again. I have among my subscribers a very nice guy called Nick from NVG, I believe, NGV plastic models, and now he bought a 57 Plymouth to restore. I believe it's Justine, and he has a channel on YouTube for his Justine. I believe it's that. If it's wrong, please forgive me, Nick. And well, and all in all, the kit turns out nice, is trouble-free to build, and kind of represents well a 58 Plymouth Fury. Sorry, a 58 Plymouth Belvedere. Note that I shaved the Belvedere emblems here because of course Christine on the movie didn't have the Belvedere scripts. The car is very handsome, I think so. It's one of the nicest designs from the 50s, behind the 57 and 58 Fords. But it's a Chrysler, so I'm not. I'm kind of so-so about this car. It looks great, amazing, but it's not a Ford. Well guys, thank you very much for visiting, for looking again, and please excuse me for the lack of videos. As soon as I fix once time for all my camera problems, I'll come back with the build kit reviews and with the more detailed build videos. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend.